Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is AJ, and I'm coming to you with another video. And today is Tuesday, so that means it's Transparent Tuesday. So let's get transparent. Now, today, what I want to talk about is my transition journey as it pertains to my career. For those of you who don't know, I am a professional actor. I do mainly theater. I have done film and TV, but mainly for most of my life, for most of my career, which spans a little over 3 decades, I have done theater. And in my transition journey, I really haven't been working as much. Mainly, that was what I wanted, that's what I chose. I started transitioning a little over 2 years ago, and I decided that while I was transitioning, that I would step back from my career just so I could get used to the changes that I was going through, things that were going on with my body, with my voice, everything that happened and has been happening and is happening with my transition. So I haven't really been doing anything other than writing. I'm a playwright as well and a screenwriter. I really haven't been performing. I haven't really been going over my memorization skills as it pertains to me learning lines. And it's almost like for me, I am starting all over again, which I am, because when I look at different auditions, um, most of the time they want you to send your acting reel, which I have, but the acting reel that I have is of me pre-transition, which I really don't like sending because it's sending mixed signals, and that reel does not represent me as I am today. So a lot of times I don't send it, and of course when you don't send it, they don't respond. So what I found myself doing now is sending it with a note to the casting director, letting them know that I am a transgender man and my reel does not represent me as I am now. It is of me pre-transition. And I did that on a couple of audition casting notices, and I actually did get a response from one where I have to send in my audition tape by the end of this week. I'm grateful for that, really grateful for that. But for the longest time, I hadn't been putting in any requests or any casting notices for different roles because I just didn't want to send a reel that did not reflect who I am now. Um, and that is one of the reasons why I decided to step back while I was transitioning, because I knew that I wouldn't have the tools that I needed to send to casting directors. Now, of course, I could also do what I did with the other casting notice, send them my old reel with a note letting them know what's going on. But do I really want to do that all the time? Like, it is so weird, and I'm starting all over again, which feels um it feels a little crazy. I've been in this business over 3 decades. So now I'm starting all over again as a transgender man, because when I was in this business, it was before my transition. So all of the roles that I played, all of the concerts that I sang in, all the songs that I would sing and that I learned, and all of the awards that I won was of me pre-transition. So it's like, do I put that on my resume? Do I continually use those things for my resume even though I don't fit the description of the roles that I played before? So that was going back and forth in my head, and I'm like, do I put it? Do I take it off? What do I do? So after a long hard look at everything. I just decided, you know what? I'm going to keep what I had on my resume because I worked hard for the awards. I worked hard for those roles, and it was a learning experience for each of those roles. You know, they all individually meant something to me. So I decided to keep all of that on my resume, and just let them know when I walk into a room, hey, this is me now. So, you know, hopefully casting directors won't look the other way. You know, they'll give me a chance, or they'll say, hey, you know, this is amazing. Let's see what he has to offer. But you know, for a while, I just decided to step back. And that's a good thing and a bad thing. It's a good thing because I got to learn who I am. I got to learn my body. I got to learn my voice. I got to learn and am still learning how to use my voice properly when speaking and singing. It's a bad thing, me stepping back from my career, because now it's just me starting over again. So I'm starting from scratch. So I don't like it per se, but it is necessary. And I know that I will be able to get more roles by me taking this time and studying for roles that are fit for me now, and you know, songs that are in my vocal range and things like that. um, like I said, I am a playwright, so I'm also writing more things, and hopefully I'll be able to get them out soon, sooner than later. I'm still working on some things, so I don't want to put anything out yet. And there are things that I will be in. I'm writing in roles for myself, but auditioning is it's going to be interesting to see how I do some of these things. I'm not nervous, I'm not scared. I'm just anticipating what it is that is going to happen with the role that I have to do, and then some other things that will be upcoming. You know, because the new year's coming, and I don't want to sit back for another year and not be in the room, so to speak, when it comes to auditioning. So I have to get back in it. You know, I have to do it. I can't just sit back and wait any longer. It's been a while. It's been 2 years. Technically, not 2 years, because I did that film in last September, which was amazing. But other than that, I really hadn't been doing anything. And it sucks. It really sucks. You know, I do know there are a few transgender men who were singers, and because their voice changed and because it got them feeling some kind of way, not being able to sing the way they used to, they just completely stopped singing. And I was there for a moment. It wasn't that I stopped singing, I just stopped getting training for my voice until I knew my voice was settled in one particular place. So it wouldn't be going up and down and cracking and doing all kinds of stuff. And I started going back to my vocal coach last June. And I started singing SLP earlier this year. So, you know, I'm doing things to help me get back on track in my career. So I want to make sure that I have everything worked on, everything in place, because it's hard. It's really hard to sit back and say, you know, this is my career, but this is me transitioning, and this is where I was, and I'm not sure where I'm going. But I know that everything that is for me when it comes to my career, it's for me. Nothing can stop it. No one can take it away. So I am just happy that I did make the decision to wait, but I'm also happy that I've come to the conclusion that it's time for me to overturn that decision and get back into what I love doing the most, and that is acting. So, yeah, that is me being transparent. My career as an actor was put on hold purposefully, because of me transitioning. And now it's time for me to get back to it. So that is my video. So, I hope someone can resonate with what I've been saying, and maybe you're going through the same thing. Hey, it's time to get back in it. I'm not gonna let my past destroy my future. Sometimes I can get in my head and say, well, I used to sound like this, I don't sound like that anymore, so it's not going to work. Things like that. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to speak that negative. I'm not going to let that energy stop me from doing what I love to do. So I'm getting back in it. I'm not going to say I'm doing it for the new year. I'm doing it now. Like I said, I have an audition for this week, and I'm going to put my all into it, and I'm going to do my best. Hopefully, I'll get a call back. Hopefully, after the call back, I'll get booked. That's how it goes. So, you know, let's do this thing. I don't want to wait anymore, and you shouldn't either. We shouldn't have to. It's fine to take a break and then get back into it. So break is over. It's been 2 years for me. So I'm getting back into it. And that's that. All right. So thank you all so much for watching. Do me a favor, like this video, subscribe to my channel, and hit that notification bell, and I will come back with more videos. If you have a question about transitioning or my transition in general, you can hit me up in the comments, and I'll either answer you in the comments or I'll do a video on it. Thank you again for watching. And again, please hit like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. That helps me out a great deal. Thank you, thank you, thank you. If I don't see you all, please have a happy and safe holiday. Be good. And if you can't be good, then be good at it. A.J. out, y'all.